welcome back to Unicorn Dust Designs. You would think that we're gonna blog it right now, right? But we're not. I'm just momming it right now, and it's the only time I have to film. You wanna say hi? I set her down real quick. You wanna say hi? Say, I'm moving around so much. Hi, Smiles. Hi, Smile. You wanna tell everybody hi? Are you a smiley girl? You see yourself? What are you doing, Bubbles? She's just staring at herself. What are you doing? Are you staring at yourself because you're so pretty? Yeah. All right, you guys, enough baby. Never enough baby. I'm just kidding, Mickey. We are going to get into some of the new IOD release. Yeah, guys, I did do a reorder, but they were already sold out of the Yuletide transfer and the winter forest. So like the Christmas tree stamp, completely sold out at the warehouse. So I was not able to get that. So if that's something that you want, please, you will not hurt my feelings if you want to order from somebody else. I was able to restock everything else though. So that will be coming soon. They already notified me that my shipment has been sent out. I had dropped everything off at the post office on Saturday morning and Monday morning. So everybody that's ordered from me, all of your boxes are shipped out. Nothing is left in my possession. So you should be getting those soon so you could craft along. So I hope you get inspired by these, and wait until the end. As you know what, one of my subscribers sent me something and I need your information. So hang out until the end so you can maybe help me out. Okay, bye you guys. Not sure why I said bye, but hi, I'm back. Okay, you guys, so taking this old enamel pan that is like way too far gone. If you guys see these and they are rusty crusty, pick them up because transfers are the best medicine for them. So I'm gonna clean it up, and then I'm going to grab one of the transfers. I think it's from the Yuletide transfer book. And again, just taking it off, sticking it on. Sorry, you get the view of my wonderful bun. And then you can see right here how these transfers have a little bit of tack to them. So they will cling and kind of hold in place while you're pushing down on the transfer and pilling up. These transfers do so well, you guys, on these enamel pans. I have a few odd and end ones, a couple more that I'm going to do these on because they just look so cute. So once I am done pushing this down, again, like in the last video, I'm going to take my finger instead of the backing paper and really rub that down. There is a curved little surface on here. So again, I don't want that carrier sheet like grasping onto something and then pulling the transfer down. I'm going to grab a pick. I think this one is from Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. Go when they're 50% off, and they are like $2, you guys. So at first, no, I do glue it on, and we all know metal and glue, you could easily peel it back. So I didn't feel bad for gluing it to the pan. And I mean, I don't think it's going anywhere. The scene is Christmas, right? But I glue it to the pan. Then I am going to take this twine, and I'm using the twine because I didn't think that it was secure. And obviously I don't want to see the top of the pick like that. It's not cute. So I am dabbing the hot glue on the pick itself, not the pot handle. Or this isn't a pot, it's a pan, but y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. And I'm gonna wrap it around and around and around and around. Do you guys see that teapot? See how I'm using it? Yep, repurposing. All right, now I'm gonna grab this ribbon. This is from Walmart, and I'm just making an easy peasy bow, and I'm gonna tie that off in the middle. And then I wanted to cover up that twine. I thought it just looked kind of out of place. So I am going to hot glue the bow up there. And then because I'm extra, y'all know that, I'm also going to add a button. And this was the most perfect rusty crusty upcycle ever. I am so planning on using the kitschy Christmas one on the other two because I mean they're perfection for rusty crusty stuff, but I love how this turned out, and this will be up for grabs in my Sunday's Whatnot show, so make sure you're on there. I'll leave the link in the description box. Now we're going to play around with the resin, and please, you know, do as I say, not as I do. Make sure you wear gloves, wear protective stuff. I'm in the comfort of my own home. Okay. I do as I do. I'm a grown adult. Okay. All right. No, but seriously. So I'm using half and half. Then I'm using these resin dyes. All of these products you can find on in my Amazon store link. And I'm going to use like a tan color, and I forget what the blue is called, but like I said, it's in my Amazon store. We're going to use the ornaments mold, and then we are also going to use the angels tapers mold. I call them cherubs though. So I'm going to pour those in. Make sure that you guys let it kind of settle in, or else they'll get, you know, a little bubbled up there taller. And I didn't realize how bright this blue was, but we're going to make it work later. All right, so here are our ornaments. They kind of came out a little bit peachy to me. They're not showing up peachy here, but I'm going to fix that later. But look at the detail, just like even on the top of these, there is some texture in here. So they're not like super smooth. They have texture. I'm going to grab a bunch of little transfers here, okay? And I did not coat the surface of these ornaments with anything. I am just straight putting the transfers onto the resin, and they stick like a gem. Again, pushing down as I'm pulling up on that backing sheet, and then I'm going to burnish that in like so. I'm going to repeat that step for the other ornaments. And you know, you could cut these down to size, you guys, if the images aren't fitting the way that you want. That is what is fun about the transfers. Now that I'm done with sticking the transfers on, I'm going to coat all of the ornaments in a clear wax. DIY's clear wax. It's like the best buttery smooth wax you have ever tried. And then we are going to go in with the dark wax. So I put that clear wax on because I did not want that dark wax to like completely cling, because it would have been dark like this, and I didn't want that. So I am going to take a paper towel, and we are going to buff the dark wax off. So you'll see it lightening up. See that? I was able to wipe that away so it wasn't so dark, and then you don't want the streaks on there, of course. And then it's going to make the top part pop as well, all the detail in the top of the ornament. And I'm going to do this for all of our ornaments. And of course, we got to get out that gold wax, and I need to put those on the top of these beautiful details. Voila, love them. Now, you guys, initially I was like, I ordered eye hooks, you know, to make ornaments with. Did I find them while this video was going? No. Did I find them later? Yes, they were in medical papers. Don't ask me why or how they got there, but you know, I'm great for putting things back where they belong. So I'm sorry, my best friend Joanna, I was supposed to send you this necklace, but I needed to use the chain to hang these ornaments. So I will buy you another chain at the thrift store. Okay, so when all else fails, you improvise. And so I took this necklace chain, and it was a beautiful, like tarnished, like brassy color. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to cut that down, and I'm going to use this as my hangers. I didn't want to use twine because I don't know, these ornaments looked more fancy than twine, you know? It needed something more upscale, I guess. So I ended up sticking those on, and these are how the ornaments turned out. I love the Christmas tree one, is by far my favorite. It fit in there so perfectly, but I love these so much, you guys. If you make them for yourself, start making them yearly for your family, you know, like a set every single year. That would be awesome. Or if you do craft shows and stuff, you can make these in bulk. And I just use the heck out of our small transfer books that just came out. Okay, are you guys ready for these? These are bright blue. And although the blue is beautiful, it wasn't what I imagined. So I want to try and dull these down. So I am using White Swan, and I am going in with a dry brush technique. So I am barely tapping that paint onto my chippy brush, dapping the excess off on my paintbrush, and then I am brushing over. However, as I'm looking at them, I'm like, they're still really bright. I mean, because when you think about dry brushing, it's just sitting on top of those details. It's not like in the grooves of the details. I hope y'all are picking up what your girl's putting down. So I decided I'm going to mix some of that white swan with water. You guys have seen me do this before, and if you're new to my show, here we go. And I want this to look like a chalky finish. So I am, if you hear like that's the baby, she's sucking on her hand. So I go ahead, I put that water mixture on there, and then I take the water bottle and spritz it so it kind of just like goes down and gets into all the crevices, and then I pat that off. And then you could see right here how it looks more like a chalky finish. And that blue, you could see like my tapers on the top right, they're definitely a lot more subtle. Now I'm taking Golden Ticket, which is a liquid patina, and I am dry brushing that on top of those tapers. After I'm done with that, that dries, the liquid patina dries super fast. I'm going to take Big Top and I'm going to do a light brushing, and this is going to seal all of that paint in. And then I'm going to take this clear glitter and I'm going to dust that on top. You guys, these look gorga. My reveal video does not do it justice whatsoever. Now, I envisioned sticking these in like white poinsettias or something. But now that I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh my gosh, of course, ornaments, but I didn't want to just do ornaments. You know what I'm saying? What else could we use these tapers for, you guys? Let me know. If it's not ornaments, if it's not sticking it in a plant, let me know. I mean, there's tons of other ways to obviously use them, but if you just made them just as like this, what can we use them for? So this is how they turned out. I'm going to give you a close-up because like I said, the video is not doing it justice. So let's look at these close up and look at all of the detail and that Golden Ticket making the face shimmer, that slight subtle, well, I think it's subtle, clear glitter on there. It just brings these to life. They look like angelic, like icicles are what they look like. They are gorgeous. Ooh, imagine we could put this like on a like a clear string and hang them from a fire mantle to look like ice. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. This one, you guys, we are going to take one of the IOD wood arches. I do have these in stock, and y'all, they are fabulous. These stained so gorgeous. So I am taking the Dark and Decrepit liquid patina. Y'all can use this as wood stain. You could use it as a glaze. You could use it as decoupage medium. This thing serves so many purposes, you guys. And I still have this same bottle that Brie gave me, what now, 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. So it a little goes a long way. So I am going to stain the outer and inner frame of this because initially I had a different vision, but I changed it. And then on the inside, we are going to use Monet's Garden. And Monet's Garden is a darker green. I do have everything in stock right now, you guys, except Yuletide and the Winter Forest. Those were completely sold out already. So we're going to do 2 coats, making sure to be careful. You could use painter's tape, of course. I just made sure to take my time so I don't get it up in the frame. Now I'm going to take that Golden Ticket liquid patina once again, and I'm going to do 2 coats on the inside of this frame. And then I'm going to leave the outside of the frame the Dark and Decrepit stain. I loved the way that this popped here. And after we do second coats and we let it dry, you're being so good. Thank you. I'm going to grab the Winter Forest stamp. And y'all, I'm so sorry if it's sold out. And I love that they printed the images on the masks because it makes it so much easier to really like envision what you're going to do and where you're going to put your placement. So that is what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, like what trees fit where, how I want to layer them on top of each other, However, we are not going to actually use the masks. We are just going to layer the trees on top of the trees, which you'll see. So I am going to use my white mixing ink. Oh, prime your stamps, you guys, with a sanding block before you use them. Just trust me, do it. I know, you're being so good. Thank you. All right, we're gonna grab mixing white ink and I am going to stamp that up, and you're going to see there's actually a tree over to the left, you guys. You could hardly even see it. It's so light. So make sure with the mixing white that you really ink it up good and you press down good. So I'm going to do a few of these smaller Christmas trees in the background because we're going to put those bigger Christmas trees up front. And of course, we want it to look, you know, like you can see those trees in the background. And there's, you know, you guys are picking them up and putting them down. All right, now we're going to get the biggest tree. This is the stamp mount. This I have available as well on my website, and I like just cutting them down. They're pretty inexpensive, and you could cut them down to different sizes, which is awesome. So we got the first tree up here, voila. And then we're going to take another tree and we're going to layer that directly on top, okay? So again, not using any masks for this one at all. After I'm done with that, I'm going to take the vintage snowflake stamp, and I'm just going to take one stamp. I'm not mixing up the snowflakes, and I'm going to put those in the background. I didn't like that like blank space up there, so I'm going to use those. Now, I did not clear this, and these do come with hangers that you can put on them in the back, you guys. And then I'm just dipping a paintbrush in the mixing white ink and just making it look, you know, like the snow is building up around the bottom of that Christmas tree stump. And I need to know your guys' opinion. So I didn't clear this. After this dries, you guys either give it a few hours or wait overnight, and you could clear it with your DIY's clear wax, Big Top, liquid patina, whatever you want. But I didn't clear it yet because I wanted your opinions. I don't know if I should get my stamps back out, get white paint, and then redo the bigger Christmas trees in the front so they're kind of brighter and pop out more, and leave the small ones in the background lighter. Or if it almost looks like, this kind of looks like frosted glass to me. You guys let me know. I appreciate you guys being here with me. Cannot wait to see what you think. And here we go. Me again. Okay, I'm going to set you guys right here. It's kind of like vlogging, I guess, right? Let me show you. Let me show you. We got all the kids stuff out. Oh gosh, that's not a good angle of me, guys. I got interrupted by an alarm. Hold on. Let me see. Let me put you guys get to see just like we took out all of the Halloween boxes. You guys, the Halloween boxes. So you just get to see all of the madness behind me. So we got all the Halloween. Kids were ready. Okay. Yeah, my head's cut off. I'll just come back here like this. Okay. I got the sweetest note and the sweetest box from Connie Blakey, and Mrs. B is what she put in parentheses. Connie, you need to email me or send me your information if you have a website, because I would love to share your creations. You guys, she sent me a full box. She sent me a beautiful note, and she said that she lives in Pennsylvania, and there they don't allow bags anymore. And when I left California, they were just starting that, and here they just, some places charge you for bags, but not all. But she ended up finding how to sew bags, and some of them are from old like denim or pants and stuff, and she sent me a ton of them. Look at how big these are for thrifting, y'all. For thrifting and going to the flea market and groceries. I hear you. Hold on. Goodness. And look at the inside is like a different pattern. You know what this reminds me of? Those beautiful dresses, like those 50 dresses that were like super tight and like went all the way down. Like this is like a pair of 9 West denim. Do you see the pockets are like still there? So you can utilize the pockets still. And then look at you guys, this one reminds me of my dad. He probably still has these shorts. No joke. Look at this. And this one's awesome because you can... Mickey! She's got a voice on her. And again, the pockets are still here. So like you could put your phone and everything. And you guys, it just keeps going. She sent me so many of them. And Connie, my daughter, took the Abercrombie and Finch jean one. Look, roses with polka dots. More of this like big floral one. And then this one's fun. It's that. And then like on the inside is a like travel pattern. So Connie, please, if you have a website or an Etsy, let me know. I appreciate these bags so very much, and I would love to share them with my community on Whatnot for our thrifters here on YouTube. I'm coming. And thank you guys for hanging out with us today and for purchasing IOD. We appreciate it so much. And make sure you're clicking on the website. Notify when available, I think it says. It's in a green little box. You do have to like kind of scroll a little bit and you'll see it there. And as soon as I restock all of that stuff, it will send you an email that it's available. So make sure to do that. You guys have a fabulous week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I can't wait to read your comments. Now we are off to go pick up the kids. All right, bye you guys.